Hey you guys, I just want to let you all know that this video that I'm uploading right now that you're seeing, watching, took place over 2 days, a 2-day span. This was yesterday morning, and I was preparing my breakfast, and getting ready for the day, and I had every intention of having a very productive day and going back to the gym. But I believe I overdid myself the day before, and that didn't happen. But let me just go back to this video. I'm showing you what I'm making. Again, I'm having bone broth. I have that a lot. I like it. I also made myself scrambled eggs. And I'm also jotting down some things I wanted to do today for the day. Just making a couple notes, But, like I was saying, I did not end up accomplishing anything yesterday in this video. And I had a really hard time with it. I always have a hard time with it when I have bad days and I don't accomplish anything. It makes me feel bad about myself. It makes me feel like I'm going backwards and I'm not going forwards, and I'm just only feeling good for a little bit and I'm gonna feel bad again. It's a never-ending cycle, And that's just a horrible feeling and a bad place to be at mentally. And it's something I really struggle with. Good morning, everybody. I started recording yesterday, which you'll see in the previous clip. And then I didn't end up recording anymore, so this whole thing was over a span of 2 days. But I was planning on going to the gym yesterday, but I got in the car to go, and the whole morning I just was not feeling too right. The day before I felt really pretty good, and I think I overdid it because, like I was saying recently, I think I said it recently, or did I put it? Yeah, that we just got over this bug in our house, and we were sick and down and out for a couple weeks. So, and not yesterday, but the day before was the first day that I had gone to the gym since I got sick, and I think I overdid it. Well, maybe not so much overdid at the gym, but just in general the whole day, because then I got home and I did a lot here, and I didn't sleep so well that night. Not because, it was just more because I was at the energy. So yesterday, when I got up and stuff, and I was getting ready to go to the gym and everything, I was dragging, and I felt like I was warm and was having chills, which I was like, because that's how I was feeling this over the last couple weeks, And anyways, took my temperature, and it was 100 low-grade fever. So I was dealing with that, the fever and just exhausted. And I got in my car and I was getting ready to go out and leave for the gym, and I was sitting in the driveway like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this today. And I'm like, sat there and I'm just, and mind you guys, I do have other health issues that I deal with on a regular basis as well. So it was just that on top of that. And I just knew, I was like, I can't, I gotta go lay back down. So that's what I did. I came back in the house. I left my gym bag and stuff in my car. So I was like, maybe I just need to take a little rest, and then I can get up and go here, you know, maybe once my son gets out of school. But, and I had a hard time resting. Like, I was exhausted, and I was just having a hard time resting, going to sleep. Like, I just couldn't get into that. I was in a light sleep. And I had my mask on. I think that's part of it too. Like, I can tell that it helps, but I am struggling, I guess, with being able to sleep normally with it on. It's not, I don't know. It's not so horrible. I don't know why I'm having trouble going to sleep with it on, because it really doesn't bother me that much. It was bothering me when I had my old mask and the air was leaking out. You know, that was annoying. But yeah, so I'm not sure. Maybe just because I'm a weird person. Like, when it comes with things touching me, I don't like my bed covers. Like, when I'm in a bed, I don't like them all like bunched up. I like things like, you know, straightened out. And so and I don't like having socks on my feet. To be honest with you, I think I have some sensory issues. I'm almost positive I do. I don't know. I think I've ever been diagnosed with that, but I'm positive I do. But, because textures of food bother me and stuff. They have since I've been a little kid. But I'm 39, and they just really didn't talk about that kind of stuff when I was growing up. So I think that's why, I was never diagnosed with something like that, but I know I have stuff like that. So anyways, it being on my face is just like, it's off. And so I'm having a hard time just adjusting to it being there. So yeah, I didn't get much sleep, but, and then, I never ended up going once I picked him up from school, because we wanted to go, he wanted to go to the Salvation Army. So we went there, we went to Walmart, and we ran a couple places, and, grabbed something to eat. And then I got back, I was putting together a foosball table that we found there at the Salvation Army, and a couple other toys. So we did that, and then by the time that was all done, it was time to eat again, eat dinner. And so we had leftovers from the night before when I made the chicken broccoli and rice, and then I just made some more. I had more broccoli and I steamed that. And, so he had bread and butter with his, but yeah, that's what I did. And then I went to sleep. So now it's the next day, and I feel better. I don't feel warm. not feeling like how I did yesterday when I woke up. So I got a list of things that I was gonna do yesterday, and I think I'm gonna work on those. And go to the gym. I weighed in this morning, and it was I weighed 213.6. I've been really fluctuating between this like 213 and 217. I keep going back and forth like between that. I don't know if it's like water retention or what it is, because I notice when I like yesterday when I was off my feet that, yeah, I think it's like water retention, because I just, my weight changes quite a bit just overnight like that, and that's kind of strange. I don't know what the heck's up with that, but I have been feeling like my weight's just been towing, I guess, here lately. I'm not really sure what the heck is going on, and that's just part of the process. I've been doing the work, man. You know, I have a day off, like for instance yesterday. It's not that I like wanted to, but I just didn't genuinely feel well enough to do it. But like 90% of the time I'm putting in the work, you know. So I just feel like I should be seeing results faster than what I'm seeing, but I've never been in this predicament before. I guess I've never had issues with being heavy, so I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it goes, you know. And like people are telling me they can see that I'm losing weight, but I'm not. I don't know. I just can't. It's hard to really tell, but I'm probably what it is. I am. It's just so gradual, and it's not fast. And so yeah, it's just, you know, a slow process, which is why I'm recording and taking the pictures and stuff like that, so it can be seen over the time, you know. I want to, it makes you, feels good to see that, look back on it and be like, oh yeah, look, you can see the difference and stuff. Because some days you just be like, I don't know, like what I'm doing, like I be getting in my head and I'm like, I don't know if this is even worth it, and if, you know, I don't see results. But it's just, you know, bullshit here. You know, it's not real, it's not true. Like, your mind trying to tell you to, you know, give up, but deep down I know I gotta just stop thinking that way and just keep going. So that's what I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna get off of here for right now. Actually, one of my things I need to do is I need to brush my dog. Her name's Ellie Mae. She is a Yorkshire Terrier, but I need to brush her and give her a bath. So this is her, by the way. Come here, Millie. Hi. My name is Ellie Mae from Beverly Hillbillies. Yep, that's right. That's her. Isn't she just so adorable? I've had her since she was a baby. I got her in, was it 2017, I believe it was. She's about 8 years old. She's a very good dog. It's the only dog I got. I have tried to get another dog. I found a couple dogs around where I live. There's unfortunately tons of stray dogs in around. I live in Toledo, Ohio, and kind of in a rough part of Toledo. All of Toledo is rough, but I live in a more rough part of Toledo. And there's so many stray animals, dogs, and majority of them are pit bulls. And I have found, a couple of them. And I got a hold of this local place around here. It's called, I think, the Pet Bull Project, where they, take in these stray dogs. But I originally tried to take it in myself, have another dog, because I love animals, but she don't like them. She don't like other animals. Other dogs. She actually seems like she likes cats. She's friendly, she's cool with cats, but she doesn't like any other dogs in her house. Now, if I take her to my mom's house, my aunt also stays with my mom, and she has a little dog that's a oh my gosh, she's a Chihuahua, and they're okay. They're okay with you. They're cordial with each other. My aunt's dog's name is Poppy. She doesn't really like Ellie because what it is dogs. Oh, you want to play? You got your baby? Come on, up. Get up here. Go. Dogs, a lot of them, most of them, they get territorial of where they live, and so they're like, this is my house, and you really should not introduce dogs to each other, new dogs, like just bringing them in. If you're trying to bring in another animal, another dog into your house, you should really introduce them in a different setting, like at a park or something else, something outside of where they live, because it just doesn't go well. And I've seen it with her when these couple dogs I found around my house. I tried to make it work, but it just wasn't gonna work. So yeah, we just have her. Not so much, I probably can't really afford any more animals, even though I love them, love animals, but I just can't really afford any more right now anyway. So, but I was happy to know I got them, that Pet Bull Project. They seem like a really good organization and stuff, and what they do, and got them new homes, good homes. So, because I'm sure a lot of them aren't coming from good homes, and it's real sad. I hate it. I hate seeing it, actually. When I was younger, I just wanted to have a big old farm with lots of animals. I still would like to have that, but So yeah, I think I'm gonna give her a little grooming. We're gonna groom Ellie Mae, give her a bath. She knows what I'm talking about. She's not really a big fan of it, but after she's done, she likes it. She feels good. So that's what I'm about to do. And then we're gonna go to the gym. So, see you guys later. I'm done grooming the dog, give her a bath. Now I'm getting ready to go get some blood work done. I think it has an EKG, just some random stuff done that my psychiatrist wrote for me to have done. Don't know why they're having me out do all this stuff, but whatever. I haven't been feeling well, so it's probably a good thing. So let's go. EKG and all that. It was short on time, and so I was like, just gonna work out on my clothes. So after this, after my son, I am going to go tanning, and then I am gonna go home and shower, make dinner, and I'm not sure after that, but maybe I'll get those pictures together that I told you about that I've taken since May of 2025 till now, and put them in like a, wait, I can't think of the word, like a little slide of it. I'm not done with it, but I just want to show everybody how I am, the difference between now and before, so y'all can see. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. I already put it on the floor. Now what do you want? Oh, for real? Now you're gonna make a mess? Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. Has your mother ever told you not to play with your food? She didn't want it inside of her bowl. It's some weird thing that she does. She comes over to her bowl and she's like, whoo, and she pouts about it. So I always gotta take a handful out and stick it on the floor so she can eat it. This is my son's plate, but this is what we're eating. This is homemade pea soup, broccoli and rice, steamed broccoli, and the stuffing is for my son, not for me. But, yep. By the way, you guys, I forgot to show you my dog, Miss Ellie Mae. She had her bath. Look how pretty I am. Come on. Oh. Come here. There you go. There you go. Hey. Hey, look how sweet I am. Hi. Hi, pretty baby. Oh. So, that is that. I'm about to get off of here. I still need to shower. And I got some video editing I need to do. And also get my son around for bed. He needs to get a shower too. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.